and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. So we're off again.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Palmer. Now Stones. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Xavi Simons. De Jong has found the net here, of course. Engages and forces him off the ball. Alexander-Arnold. Kane constantly looking for the ball into the box. Looking for the run. And he plays one through. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And here's Depay. Showing great feet there. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And he is going into that little black book. Not much doubt about who's going to take this one. And now as good a time as any to pull level. Decent hit from there. Still they trail, and time is ticking away. Xavi Simons, and it's De Jong. De Jong makes a dash for it. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And Cruyff! He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Referee's given a throw.
Substitution for Netherlands, number 10, Memphis. Coming on the field is number 77.
Stones. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Cross deflected behind for a corner. So, third corner of the game. He's rising! And now a sudden chance to counter. And the pass is intercepted. He's chosen to go back. Kane!
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Searching pass he's played there. Adams cuts it out. Gerrard, a man never lacking in drive or determination. Couldn't squeeze it through. And it's Rice. Tries to pass it through. Stones picks it up out wide. Stones was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
Van Nistelrooy. Coming on the field, number 19, Justin Clive.
Nicely intercepted.
Number 11, Robbie.
Van de Ven. And that's definitely not his best. Nicely weighted ball.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Well read, nice interception. Cruyff. Well, that is one way to stop him. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. And he's gone looking for safety. Time is running out here.
Well, whatever it is, Peter, it needs to be drastic and quick. Maybe the late show.
That's a nice... Gently lifts it! Fantastic from Welbeck! He's got himself an absolute peach. And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. So the lead now is 2.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Looking for options for movement. Adams. All the way back. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Rashford getting forward. Oh, that's fabulous.
That's good play from him.
Rashford.
Added minutes.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. De Jong. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, it's come loose. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Backward it goes. They're urging it. Takes a shot! And we're done. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable. Things are bubbling up quite nicely here. A healthy whiff of expectation laced with the odd infusion of nerves. Everyone knows what's at stake here. The chance to play on a grander stage. It is time now to focus. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Van Dijk reaching his double century today, well on his way to becoming a part of the furniture in this part of the footballing world.
Yeah, and he looks like he's raring to go here too, Peter. You can really tell how eager he is to leave his mark on this game. And when he's in that sort of a mood, he usually gets what he wants.
Toma. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. And this is Nakata. He's picked his way through. Nakata! There it is!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So, a breakthrough already. No, that's been intercepted. And it's Simons. Van de Ven. Cruyff. Big chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Mitoma. It'll be a throw-in. And he's intervened well there. Pass somewhat off target. Gravenberg. Simons. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Kubo.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Played down the flank. Not where it came from. Van de Ven. Great vision. He's got away. Takai did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Gakpo picks it up out wide. Cruyff! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Japan really do like to play with a distinctive style, one that's pacey and expansive.
And they have the players, those players that love a gallop or two out wide.
Yeah, they're the key supply routes, Peter, carrying the ball and then delivering it across that box.
And Cruyff! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Endo. Nakata. Ito. 15 minutes till half-time.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And it's Nakata. Now the cross. He leaps for it! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And that has left him in a heap. Takai. Now it's Cruyff. And he's worked it through. And this is Van Nistelrooy. Nakata did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. picked out brilliantly. Corner given.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And now they can spring out of defence. Nakata gets across to intercept that. Mitoma, not the most accurate pass. That has not gone well. I was going to be disappointed with that. Can he get on the end of this? Okazaki! And it's in! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Japan are doing very nicely, thank you.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
And this is Okazaki, and there's the shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they're threatening to fly away here!
Well, I wouldn't.
And that's it.
Fellow attendees,
That's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and so what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you have just joined, you have Pedri! Goal! Spain! And it's Spain who take the lead. Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Timber makes a dash for it. Oh, well played. De Jong tries a measured ball. Van Nistelrooy! He will be livid with himself.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Kubasi. Alonso, good purposeful running this. Now this could be a chance. Stood up well to him there. De Jong. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. And here's Ferran Torres. Dani Olmo powering forward here. Real chance! And that's a good finish. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. Wonderfully smooth, and that's it. So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom. Things really are heating up here ahead of what we've always known will be a crucial game. At stake, a seat at a higher table. This an opportunity to put down a marker to make a statement of intent. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We are just getting started. Van Dijk reaching his double century today, well on his way to becoming a part of the furniture in this part of the footballing world.
Yeah, and he's proven himself to be quite a player in the last 199, Peter. Flexible, adaptable, showing a real tactical aptitude, and number 200 should be no different.
And here's Lopez.
Fermin really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
He's having a shot! What a wonderful goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
The Netherlands are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation.
He'll try from distance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today. The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. Oh, there's a probing ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Lopez. Grimaldo powering forward here. He saw the date. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
He'll fancy himself from here.
Well, I think they could do with making this count, especially from here.
Alonso! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And here's Marino. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Spain really do like to play with a distinctive style, one that's pacey and expansive.
And they have the players, those players that love a gallop or two out wide.
Yeah, they're the key supply routes, Peter, carrying the ball and then delivering it across that box.
Strong running down that left flank. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Lopez. Shot could be on.
Dani Olmo!
They want to be quick to recover this. Pedro Porro receives it. Terrific effort! Well taken goal. They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and led it perfectly.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Fermin. Looking to play him in. Always onto this. Oh, that's fabulous. And that is expertly dealt with. He won't be happy with that one. Merino. That is good strength. He's going for goal! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Not the most accurate pass. Dani Olmo. Gavi providing an outlet on that flank. It's just beyond his reach. Laporte. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, super! Tries a shot! It's bounced back off the post. Goal, the Netherlands! Into the lead once more. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
The Netherlands have their lead. He's shaping up to have a crack from here. And now as good a time as any to pull level. Alonso! Oh, super goal! That is a gem! An absolute gem! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen
Oh, he's been caught now! Oh, shooting chance! Well, the contact was true enough, the aim wasn't quite.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
Van Dijk. Now, can they get him away? Now it's Merino. Fermin. Has crossed into the middle. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner. Corner number 2, then. Xabi Alonso plays it short, just eases him off the ball. The Netherlands have the chance to go the other way. He has a look up. Decent chance! Goal! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Ramal, and it's Xabi Alonso. He is through here. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. He's got away. So much time. And Cruyff! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Keeper has taken decisive action. Struck first time. It's a decent watch, a frantic watch. It is half-time. The team's still separated by 1 goal, but it should be very different.
And a quick announcement today that memorabilia
Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
Well, this has been a half full of thrills, and the margins are tight. Just one in it, 3-2 at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Gravenberg. It's a pretty loose pass. Dani Olmo. Looking for options for movement. The Netherlands can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Xavi Simons making good progress. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Xavi Simons is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get...
And the shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Lopez. Oh, he's found support out wide. It's a promising position. That's going across goal. Spain have their third corner. They've played it short. Xabi Alonso. And here's Yamal. The Netherlands are looking to go forward now. And he's picked out the run. And he is shapes to shoot! And he hits the net! 2 up now, and they are cruising. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
The Netherlands go up by 2 and are looking good.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Gravenberg, and he was quick to react. Xavi Alonso. It's a good run down the right. Now it's Dani Olmo. That has not gone well. And he thumps it clear. And he's got away from it. And it's... And the finish! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
For Netherlands, number 9, Xavi Simons. Coming on to replace him is number 5, Efootball.
So, third corner of the game. Cruyff with the short one. And here's Cruyff. Cruyff! And now they can spring out of defence. He has found the way through. The Netherlands have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Van Nistelrooy looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Now the delivery. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Gakpo. A header! Relentless! Just relentless! And he is just ripping it up! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Chance! And it's in! His utter joy! He engages with absolute happiness. It was wonderfully efficient, and that's it. Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
Just a quick announcement, it is now time for our special lottery. Please grab the tickets you were given when you were walking through the gates.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Borussia Dortmund.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's down to business here.
Well, Peter, here we have one of the greatest defenders of all time, Alessandro Costacurta.
Yeah, in a sense, understated, isn't he? Certainly, some would say underrated. He's one of the less glamorous members of the Milanese elite from the 1990s.
Yeah, but ability-wise, I think he was on a par with the rest of them. And
Doué! That was superb goalkeeping.
Doué really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Tries to pass it through. Hazard wants to run onto this. Roberto Carlos is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Rijkaard. Bale. Danny Olmo. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Bale.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now it's Vieri. Great vision. Puskás. Puskás unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And he's managed to get free. Hazard. Roberto Carlos has the space to scheme. Aimed beyond the defence. Borussia Dortmund are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Zanetti hangs one in. Goal! Manchester United!
Manchester United, after 19 minutes, is number 10, Danny Olmo.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Can he finish? He's got a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
So that's two now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Totti powering forward here. And no, that was never going to make it. Koundé. And it's Olmo. Totti. Totti running with the ball. Well, that's well spotted.
Borussia Dortmund really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And it's Doué. That's good running with the ball. Threads one in. And this is Bale. It is a corner, good chance.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, a gilt-edged chance! Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Bale. Doué. Shot a goal! Well, that pass isn't the best. And another try! You want to be quick to recover this. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It's not an especially good pass, that.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
It's Vieri! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are disappearing out of sight. And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
A case now of complete control. Zanetti. Borussia Dortmund are still behind as we reach out for half-time. And now the breakaway, and he's worked it through. And this is Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And here's Ibrahimovic. Zanetti. Puskás.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Bale looking to receive it in space.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Hakimi.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And there's green grass ahead of him. He's got away. Decent chance! That's another chance! And a neat finish. They're back within reach. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time. So a temporary halt to the action. So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. We're on the move again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Puskás. Looking to play him in. Bale.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And it's Roberto Carlos. Played in by Roberto Carlos. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Bale. That is ended up in no man's land. It's their second corner of the game. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Bale is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. Zanetti. Puskás. Picked out brilliant. Vieri! Oh, it's a stunning goal! A finish right from the top draw. What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
That was magnificent. The way he caught it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
So now the difference in... Real chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Costa Curta gets a foot in here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Puskás. Borussia Dortmund needed that. They really needed it.
simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And this is Hazard. He's having a shot! No, he couldn't get hold of it.
Substitutions taking place.
Borussia Dortmund have their third corner. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Here's a man who his teammates can look to in all times. And it's Bale. And here's Doué. Vieri. There's the shot! He's dealt with that really well.
Oh, makes every due...
And the shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Borussia Dortmund still have the cards to affect this game. Dani Olmo has found the net here, of course.
Puskás really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
It's Totti! Keeper's got his work done.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
Corner number 4 coming up here. And that's it. Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
Fellow attendees, this is...
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Manchester United have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up and keep their wit.
Messi! Not a bad try by any means. Bruno Fernandes. And this is a chance! Chance here to counter. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, you can't really overlook the importance of Bruno Fernandes in this side. A lot of players of his ilk may be seen rightly or wrongly as luxury players, and he's anything but. A work ethic I've always admired, and he's still hard at it as ever.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. He's in a great position here. Hazard going forward. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Rummenigge is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. And the ball's come loose here. Still goalless. And the shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Now it's Bellingham. Rummenigge. He's found a way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Bellingham is onto this. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Hazard. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rijkaard cuts it out. Hazard. Cruyff in acres of space out wide. He is through here. That has been slung wide. Chance for a shot! Pass somewhat off target. And it's Hakimi. That's a little off target. Rummenigge. Can he get it through? And he's picked out the run. And this is Hazard. Here's found. Goes for a shot! Cleared away. Aimed beyond the defence. Manchester United are inclined to exhibit a more cavalier approach to the game, Jim.
Yeah, possession-based football can be expansive and stylish, provided you have enough ballers in your team and someone who can dictate the tempo. It's not a style that anyone can necessarily play easily, Peter.
Messi, he's got away. And Messi! Well, there's the clearance. Good ball, good take. Hazard.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Cruyff. Oh, that's fabulous. Cruyff! It's anyone's ball now. Roberto Carlos. Well, that looks a decent ball. Can he finish? Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And it's Borussia Dortmund who take the lead. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Number 9, Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
So the first moment of real significance.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Borussia Dortmund really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Oh, now it's Bale! And that is doing no harm at all.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Now it's Bellingham. McAllister is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. That's good. Hazard! Perilously close. Borussia Dortmund leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. And the score is 1-0. McAllister, and here's Bale. Looking for the run. Oh, what a ball! And that is the end of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
And a quick
Borussia Dortmund up by 1 goal at the halfway point.
Today. Please look at the screen.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Borussia Dortmund just about ahead, 1-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Borussia Dortmund leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Hazard. Roberto Carlos delivers with... And that's a sharp finish! Maldini. That has ended up in no man's land. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. It's Bale! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Bale is offering a wry smile there.
And it's McAllister. Brilliantly cut out. Zanetti. He's shifting through the gears here. He's had a shot! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Hazard just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Borussia Dortmund have it back and can go again. Driving on and making good progress. He's a sharp little ball here. Cruyff! It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So that's 2 now without reply.
There's a certain authority to this in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Manchester United appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's...
And a chance! It's off target and by quite a way.
Oh, it's great when someone backs himself to go on a run and get on the other side of a defence. Unfortunately, that's where it ended.
Maldini. Van Dijk was in no mood for any of that. And that's another good win of the ball. And here's McAllister. Now, can they get him away? Oh, sweet feet. And here's Bale.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
He's in plenty of space here, and he's managed to get free. Baresi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Cruyff. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Bruno Fernandes. Rummenigge. And it's Bruno Fernandes.
Oh, really well played.
Oh, super real chance! And he's stuck it away. Back to within one. Interesting. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Substitution in progress.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho. Borussia Dortmund surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Borussia Dortmund have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Knocks it into space. McAllister. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Shot a goal! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, what has happened here?
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
He's picked his way through. And that is out of play.
Substitutions taking place.
Good take, and is he in? Borussia Dortmund moments now away from seeing this one out. And it's Hakimi.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Looking to play him in. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, what a mistake! That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Has a look and plays it forward. Threads one in. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Tries to play it through. Baresi deals with that comfortably. The message is simple. Defend this with your lives. Towering header! And that's it. They chased and chased, but it wasn't to be. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great...